welcome. Today I'm going to be making one of my favourite things of all time, salt and pepper calamari. Most people have it with crumbs and rings, but this way I'm going to show you something a little bit different. So what we're going to do is we've got our tube, just a basic tube of calamari. So we're going to cut that in half. Opens it up. I'm going to open that, cut that in half again. And we're just going to score that. So you're just going to score. You don't want to cut all the way through. You just cut a little bit into the skin, as close as you can get the score marks. This will just help it curl a little bit, and I like this, gets a lot more surface area for your seasoning to go on that. So we just score it this way. You can use cuttlefish as well. Cuttlefish is very similar. Same thing, you just score across. Again, keep your fingers out of the road because you don't want to cut yourself, especially with seafood. And you score again. So most people just cut them into rings. This is just something a little bit different. Okay, then from there, I'm going to cut that in half again. I'm just going to make just some triangles. Just like that, in half. And then we've got some nice triangles. And one more to go. And when you clean your calamari, you're going to have some of the tentacles. Don't throw them out. They're actually really nice as well as being deep fried. Okay, so once we've got that together, we're going to make our seasoning. Very, very simple. We've got about 200 grams of flour. Just plain flour is fine. We've got salt, about 50 grams of salt, 20 grams of white pepper, and we've got about, again, this is depends on how much chili you like. He's got about 20 grams of chili. It actually gives it a nice bite without being overly hot. And just give that a really good mix around. So this is the only seasoning, and you've got oil in a pan. That's the only other thing you need to do. So you just get a good mix. Now what we've got, we're just gonna put our calamari into the seasoning. No egg wash, nothing like that, just seasoning. It'll all go in. If you've got a deep fry, that works out well. I've got an electric wok which moderates the temperature, so about 180 degrees is ideal. Any lower than that, it'll absorb too much fat, it'll be too fatty. And any higher than that, it'll just burn the outside. So then you just toss it all together. And you coat it well. And all we do now is we just add that to our deep fryer. Literally takes about a minute. You don't want any longer than that. People have this hesitation with calamari that it's hard to cook. It's actually really, really simple. Really simple. You just cook it for short periods of time. That's the key. So I'm not going to do too much with it. I'm just going to give it a bit of just a stir. Just to make sure that it doesn't stick together. So that's coming across well. Get a bowl to put it into. So again, don't be scared. There's two ways of cooking calamari, very fast and very long. So 45 minutes to an hour, it goes soft, and up to about a minute, minute and a half, it stays soft as well. Anything in that middle range, it goes like rubber, and that's the problem. So little bit short periods of time is all you need. You can actually eat calamari raw, so it doesn't have to be cooked like certain types of meats do. So that's actually just about done, so it hasn't taken long at all. Probably only 30 seconds to a minute. So I'm just going to take the first batch out. Let's get another batch of that coming through. See, 2 squid tubes would do a couple of people easily. as a little entree, just something to nibble on. Just something a little bit different than having your normal crumb calamari. And you can add different flavorings to this as well. But for me, flour, salt, pepper, and chili it goes very well together. So we've got our tentacles as well. Again, just a bit of a stir through. Doesn't take long. Let's get a plate. Put that on the plate. So you can see the coating, it semi-sticks to it. So it's actually really nice. Yeah, that's just about done. Mix lots out. You can put on some paper towel if you like, just to absorb some of that oil. And the tentacles only take a few seconds. Don't take long at all. Just about there. Really crispy and really nice. Some more calamari there at the top. Put some of our tentacles. I normally like to put just a few more chilies just across the top. I love chili. So there we have our salt and pepper calamari with a bit of chili through it. Hope you enjoy.